Thursday, 12th November 2020, Finance Minister Hon Mambury Njie tabled the draft 2021 budget for the National Assembly's approval to allow the government an expenditure of over $35 billion. Dalasis. Speaking to National Assembly members, Finance Minister Hon Mambury Njie highlighted that the main focus of the budget was to address the COVID pandemic and to further the Gambia's development agenda.
The central premise of the 2021 budget is to build for the better in an era of COVID-19 while reaffirming the Gambia's commitment to the ongoing National Development Plan NDP 2018 to 2021, as well as the Global Sustainable Development Goals SDGs 2030.
The appropriation is one of the most recognizable aspects of the budget and lays out exactly how government plans to spend funds for the various ministries and budget entities. This year includes the lowest budget appropriation increase of less than $1 billion, stark contrast to 2020, which featured a very sharp increase to $4.2 billion from 2019 to 2020. Upon inspecting the budget appropriation, it can be seen that the highest allocation goes to national debt service. Now, that allocation was the highest in 2020 and continues to be the same. This year, almost $6 billion has been allocated to national debt service, equating to 27% of the 22 billion appropriation total. The second highest allocation this year goes to the Ministry of Basic and Secondary Education, which has allowed almost $2.8 billion of expenditure, and this equates to about 12.7% of the entire appropriation. The third highest allocation has been allocated to centralized services, which has seen over $1.9 billion allocated to this budget entity. And the fourth highest allocation goes to the Ministry of Transport and Works, which has had over $1.96 billion allocated to this particular ministry. During his speech at the National Assembly, the minister highlighted some of the projects which have already commenced in 2020 and set to continue into 2021.
The government has already commenced the implementation of several key roads projects such as Nyomi Hakalang Road, Sabasanja Road, Basse Fatoto, Koina, the Salum Nyanija Road, Kaleng Bushtown Road, the Basse Yorubawa Road, just to name a few. Also noteworthy at this point is the fact that unlike previous periods where government will primarily finance road projects through development partners, most of the road infrastructure being implemented through the 2021 budget will be financed from government JLF coffers.
Reporting from the new Assembly building in Banjul, Yusuf Taylor for Gainako Online News.